So today we're going to talk all about the High Priestess's counterpart, the High Priest or the Hierophant or Hierophant. I still cannot figure out how to say that word. I can barely wrap my mouth around it. It's a lot, but I'm probably going to say like the High Priest if I'm completely honest. So this card depicts a man sitting between two pillars, so you can kind of see that in mine, and he is similar to the High Priestess in that sense. This man holds a scepter with the symbol of the papal cross. So I don't know if you can kind of see that up there. It's kind of hard to see on this card because it's a little bit muddy, but this is to signify his religious importance. He has two fingers pointing up towards the sky. So he's kind of sitting like this. Two fingers pointing up towards the sky and two fingers pointing down. So that is the as above, so below that we kind of saw in The Magician, which is cool. And then two followers wait to receive knowledge from the high priest. So that is kind of like, they're kind of like in supplication to him and waiting for him to kind of tell them what to do in a religious sense. At his feet are two crossed keys as well that represent the unlocking of mysteries. When this card is upright, it is indicative of spiritual guidance, conformity, and traditions, or learning or establishing your own. When reversed, it can speak to breaking down the generational trauma or traditions, freedom, and challenging the status quo. So it's a very interesting card. I see this card as one that centers mostly on imparting wisdom, and it's kind of almost like the teacher card. It's initiating oneself into the next part of your life. I don't really get this card like a whole lot, to be completely honest with you. Now watch it come up in like all of my next readings, but I don't really like connect with this card super hard, mainly because like I don't know, I have this like weird like emotional thing with like high priests or like popes and stuff where it's like a man in charge of religion. I'm just like too Christian, like don't like that. So I think that's why I just like kind of shy away from this card, similarly to like these authority figures like the Emperor and the Empress and stuff. I'm just like, no. But like I said, it is the teacher card, and it encourages you to seek information from a trusted source. So hopefully one of those resources can be me. Hello, I know a thing or two about witchcraft usually. And if you're interested in that, hopefully I can kind of impart some of my wisdom. There's not a whole lot. I have like 2 brain cells left. It's fine. In regard to tradition, I see this card when I do see it in a reading. I kind of see it more as like a call to, if it's upright, a call to kind of go back to your roots and to like go back to your traditions and maybe do something that you really enjoyed to do as a kid, like as a form of self-care. That's kind of how I read things. I know it's a really heavily religious card, but if you're not a particularly religious person, it can be more of like the tradition side of things. So I hope that makes sense. I hope this is helpful. I hope that you guys like are cool with me being like this one being a little bit shorter. I just don't really personally relate to this card too much, but I hope I got some information across. And I do encourage you guys to do your own research and let me know what you think about this card. Am I off? Am I like way off with the energy of this, or is it just like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of like, obviously like every single reader reads things differently in a very unique and personal way, which is awesome. So this is just my take on the card. If you guys have differing opinions, that is 100% a-okay, and it is, of course, every reader reads differently, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.